Welcome, Libra. I'm Karen. This is Veronica's Dreams Coaching and Tarot. And today's reading is a personal growth reading. It is for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising. Um, also, it's a timeless reading. I believe these personal growths are all timeless. And as well, it is January, mid-January to mid-February, but I believe it's more of a timeless thing. You'll come across it when you need to. Keep in mind it is a general reading. We'll be taking a look at what's blocking you, obstacles, strengths, advice, what you don't see and what to look for, and where it all leads. So I'm going to use the Runic Tarot today, Libra. So let's get started. Give me a couple more shuffles here. What do our Libras need to know? What do our Libras need to know, please? Okay, 2 cards for your blocks, please. 9 of Cups. 5 of Pentacles. Obstacles or fears. Judgment. 7 of Cups. Strengths, please. 6 of Pentacles. Hangman, advice. Chariot. Page of Cups. What you don't see. What you don't see. Page of Swords. What to look for. 7 of Wands. Where is this taking you? Queen of Wands. Queen of Swords is at the bottom of the deck. Okay, so I do feel like there is definitely an energy between the Queen of Swords and the Queen of Wands. I feel like what the Queen of Swords is kind of saying at the bottom of the deck is that you may be in a position where you're overthinking something or spending too much time trying to find the minutia or the direct path to something that you might not have. You just might not. Your blocks are, and that Queen of Swords may not recognize with everybody, but when I see it, that it's leading to the Queen of Wands, is that you will move towards your passions. So that's a good thing. Anyway, the 9 of Cups and the 5 of Pentacles are your blocks. I feel like your dreams, your wishes, your desires, 9 of Cups are, I think these kind of 2 cards go together. They're not like 2 separate blocks. I think they're together. And I feel like you don't see, you're blocked from the help that you have to get what you need, to reach your desires, to reach your goals, to reach your, whatever you're dreaming about or wishing for or working on even. It's whatever. You're blocked from either asking for help or seeing the help that's there. And I'll tell you, I see that a lot in what your strengths are. So you're unaware of this. You don't see it, but you feel like you can't reach your goals. But the block is really how you're looking at it. Totally matches your strengths. So you just need to follow your strengths. But that's what I'm getting here with the block. You have a dream, you have a wish, and but I don't even know that you realize what that is. And that even could be your block too. What are my wishes? What can I do? There's no one here to help me. But that's not true, right? So, to get to those dreams, it's taking that next step. And I think that's okay. I really feel like your cards are really good because I think you realize this. You totally get it. Your obstacles and fears. So I feel like the Judgment is a fear. It's more like you're almost afraid of being renewed. There's something scary about kind of coming out of your shell or something to that effect. It feels like that kind of energy where, the Judgment is about, to me, is about renewal, a phoenix. And I feel like that almost scares you. Like the renewal part almost scares you. But the obstacle is your choices. I feel like you either feel like you don't have choices or there's too many. And it can be one or the other for whoever, but keep in mind too, this obstacle, Seven of Cups, has a lot to do with our dreams, how we dream and how we see. And I feel like that you're dreaming. Okay, so when you look at the Seven of Cups, each cup has something different. Some things are positive and wonderful and great, and some things are a little scary. And I think that obstacle is that your dreams keep taking you back to that scary thing, or that hard thing, or that negative thing, and instead of seeing everything else, seeing the positive, seeing the good stuff. You're focused on the negative, the bad, the scary. And so with that, because of that being in an obstacle, it's scary to go to, renew yourself, because it could be really bad. And you're focused on that being the obstacle, and then it causes that fear of the judgment energy. Your strength, however, and this is what I was talking about, is the Six of Pentacles with the Hangman. You have people in your life, or groups, or someone, it doesn't have to be plural, that are more than willing to help you. I feel like there's someone there that you can get give and take from. And then the Hangman reminds me that you also have the ability to take a step back and say, well, I got to look at this differently. And the strength is telling me that you totally know what's going on here. And so when I see that, I'm like, you know exactly what I'm talking about, Libra. You know exactly what I'm talking about. You know that you need to look at it differently. You know that your obstacle, that Seven of Cups, thinking about oh my God, the scary thing, the bad thing, is kind of haunting you a little bit. But since you realize that, it's a huge strength. Is it easy? No, but you have it within you. And this is like the important part of the reading, is to understand your strengths and understand what you have and what you can count on. And your ability to really look at this differently is there. Plus, there is someone, something, some people, whether it's a group of people, or one, it doesn't matter. There's someone going to offer you help out there. It literally offsets that Five of Pentacles. Because Five of Pentacles, I'm looking for help. I need help. I'm in a desperate situation. The Six of Pentacles is all about that it's the next card. I'm here. I'm available to help you. I'm going to help you. And so there's someone there that's more than willing to help you here. With whatever, keep in mind, help comes in so many forms. It could be just helping you see things so that you can get into that Hangman mode. Your advice is Chariot and Page of Cups. Go after what you love. I looked at this and those are the sentence that came out. Like, the advice is go after what you love. You've got to pull deep, and the Chariot, and let go of some fears here, because the Chariot also can be scary because it's that fast. But the Page of Cups is also, know that you have love within you, and know that you can go after what you love. Either or. Like, the Page of Cups is all about a gift of love, a gift of caring, a gift from the heart. So, keep that in mind as your advice. Like, take a grip, take those reins of the Chariot and let it go. Or have faith and don't take a hold of the reins and let life take you where it needs to take you. It's kind of like it's a blind faith. And then the Page of Cups, though, is really chase what's in your heart. I think that's really important. What you don't see is the Page of Swords. This is I can do it kind of card. She takes the largest sword because she wants to, so she's learning how to yield swords, basically. In the book, it talks about this, and I love the story. And she, instead of going after the little sword and working her way up, she takes the biggest sword. Look, it's almost as big as her. And she takes that sword and says, I'm going to use the biggest one, and I'm going to practice with this one until I get it. So it's having the tenacity, having the work ethic, knowing what you want, exactly what you want, and going after it. So this is something that you don't see. And I think what that says to me is that you're already kind of doing the work anyway. That you see that big sword and you know that you need to pick it up and start practicing, whatever that big sword is to you, whether it's an idea, a thought, or, a goal of any kind. But I think you've got that. But again, I think go back to looking at things differently. Your strength and your advice. Let go of the reins. Seven of Wands is in what to watch for. I get kind of I'm getting two messages here. I'm getting one, and I get that a lot with this card, is don't let someone back you into a corner and then shove you off the cliff. Stand up for yourself where you need to. Watch for your inner perseverance. And when I say that, it's standing up for what you believe, fighting for what you believe. Again, without hurting anyone else, but we need to stand up for ourselves. And so there might be something here where you just need to watch for that energy. I don't think it's saying you need to stand up for what you believe. I think it's the energy involved with that. It's the confidence in yourself and your ideas and your dreams, your desires, your wishes. Have confidence in those. Believe in yourself. Believe in those dreams, those wishes. Believe in your strengths. And watch for that, because that energy is there. You just need to grab hold of it and embrace it to move forward and onward and upward. Where this all leads is the Queen of Wands. So I feel like what this is saying, this freedom from this deck and the Queen of Wands, to me it says that you're going to get to a place where you can identify your passions and whatever, and you're going to be more motivated to do all of the things that you need to do. This is leading to recognizing your passions, but following through by having the motivation to do so. And I think the work is a little bit of work, because this, it's never easy to change perspective. It's not, but, and when we're scared that we can't do something or that we're alone and we need help, it's even harder. Because I've been there. Like, I know, like, sometimes it's really hard to say, I can't do this alone. But I think once you get into the fact that you have more people behind you than you may believe, this will lead to that passion. But then leading towards your passions, but more importantly, she's a motivated woman. So a motivated person. It doesn't matter. Gender doesn't matter. But, the motivation is what's important here. And this is where it's leading. And I like that, because it's going to get you more motivated. And the more motivated you get, the more you can work on whatever it is you need to work on to allow yourself to reach those desires and those dreams. And this is a really good reading, Libra, actually. I think you're in a really good place. I think you recognize all of what I've said. I bet 9 out of 10 of you are going to say, absolutely, that I recognize that. Because you already know. Most of the times when you come into these readings, you will recognize it, because sometimes we just need to have someone say it, and then we go, oh God, yeah, that's nothing worse than someone telling us. So there you have it, Libra. I hope you liked it. Please hit the like button. Give me a comment. I appreciate all of the things. Have a beautiful day.